Today's Sunrise Smart Start begins with some breaking news just in from RPD. A man is hospitalized with life-threatening injuries after he was shot at his home on Molson Street overnight.
Officers responded to that area for reports of shots heard around 11:30, and then they found the wounded victim, who's 33 years old, down in his doorway and got him to the hospital. There are no suspects in custody as we speak right now. To a two-alarm house fire in northwest Rochester that seen at Alameda Street and Dewey Avenue this morning. Those calls came in a little before 3:30 for a burning row house. When crews got there, they saw someone trapped on the roof of the porch. They worked to quickly save that person. 5 other people inside had to be evacuated as RFD called in for more support due to the size of the property. 2 people on scene were treated for smoke inhalation as well as 1 dog. The cause is still under investigation.
Another breaking scene this morning on the west side of the county. This is what our News 8 crew was able to witness at the end of a police chase. The video is from a shopping plaza parking lot near Lyle and Howard Roads around 3 a.m. Deputies say half an hour earlier they saw a car that was reported stolen from Rochester and tried stopping it, but the driver took off. Once the car did make it to gates and stopped, police say they witnessed 2 of those suspects fleeing the scene, and they reportedly still haven't been found.
To Penfield, in a much different meeting for the school board after outraged parents shut down a gathering earlier this month. Last night, more than a dozen parents did have the chance to voice their concerns about student safety throughout the district following an online threat targeting the high school in September, and a meeting previously this month in which the board did not provide the opportunity to comment specifically on that topic. It was a roughly 45-minute long presentation. School leaders and law enforcement outlined the district's safety protocol. They described the role and responsibilities of personnel in each building known as sentries. They are trained to monitor the hallways and de-escalate a conflict. That staff gets a total of 8 hours training through Black Hawk Security, a private group running a course, and a 16-hour follow-up class. Because of that, the district says it does not plan on bringing in more security personnel, but some parents feel like that's what should happen.
I want the community to know that I care about the safety of our students, our faculty, and our staff, and safeguarding our district has been and will continue to be my highest priority.
I feel like a lot of these issues aren't being addressed, and right now I really feel a need to pull my kids out of this district. I don't want them here really right now, and it's heartbreaking for me.
The sheriff's office says deputies will continue to monitor each district campus. They have also increased their patrols presence there since the threat in September. The district has an ongoing contract with Black Hawk Security for special events, including the board meetings. The board's president shared their procedures have been amended to allow anyone who is pre-registered to speak on any topic at a meeting concerning the district, even if it's not listed on the agenda.
It would bring accountability. It would bring much needed transparency to our prison system at this very moment.
Calls for change on the steps of the state capitol just a day after 1 correction officer was found guilty of murder, 2 others acquitted in the brutal beating death of Robert Brooks. You'll recall that man from Greece who was being held at Marcy Correctional last December. Robert Brooks Jr., along with other supporters, now ask Governor Hochul to sign a bill that was passed back in June, and it would require the timely disclosure of video footage related to the death of any incarcerated individual, and for that to be sent to the Attorney General's office. The bill would also require state prisons to install, operate, and maintain stationary cameras throughout prison facilities, and it also would require family to be notified if there's a sudden death in state custody. Excuse me, the legislation has yet to be delivered to Governor Hochul's desk.
We'll turn now to Washington, where it's deja vu times a dozen as the U.S. Senate will have a vote for a 12th time to end the government shutdown. For 22 days now, agencies have been closed. Federal employees and contractors either furloughed or working without paychecks. Lawmakers are working on bills to restore some pay as this back and forth goes on, with no clear end in sight. President Trump keeps holding the line after having a meeting at the White House with Republicans Tuesday. He's also rejecting calls from Democrats for a meeting of their own.
I'd love to meet with them. I just want them to open up the country first.
Republicans may not have time to fix people's health care, but apparently they got plenty of time for a mini pep rally with Donald Trump.
Tomorrow, the Senate could take up a GOP bill that would allow some federal workers, such as active duty military, to get paid. Democrats are also working on a bill to pay all federal staff. The FAA, meanwhile, is issuing more ground delays and stops because of air control staffing woes. States warn SNAP benefits will run out if the stalemate goes on for too long. Today, the Senate Majority Leader John Thune says he plans to bring up again the House GOP's clean bill measure to reopen the government that would keep it going through mid-November. Sunrise traffic updates here at 6:52. West side still have an issue 490 eastbound at Mount Read Boulevard, that being exit 10. 390 north and southbound through Henrietta. Everything is moving along just fine. We'll check sunrise traffic again when we see you at 7:25 during CBS Mornings.
Well, now is that time of year again when your average grocery run to feed your own family can help make a big difference for other families in need.
Right there at the line when you're leaving the store, Food Link's Checkout Hunger campaign returns to all Wegmans. A very easy way to give back this season.
Well, to explain it all, Iran is live this morning at the store on Mount Read Boulevard, explaining how it all works out. Iran.
Yeah, guys, we've been talking about the ease of this all morning, so it's time to show you. We're here with Janicia John Charles, front-end manager at Wegmans. So here, picking up a pack of gum, right, handing it to you. What happens now?
Yes. So, would you like to donate towards Checkout Hunger today?
I would.
Absolutely. How much?
Let's go with $2.
$2. Thank you for your donation.
Wow, that was very simple. Now, if I don't want to go to a checkout counter, I don't necessarily want to chat with a cashier today, I want to go to self-checkout, how does that work?
So at the self-checkout registers down there, it gives you the option of the same ones down here, 2, 3, or 5, or any amount, and it just comes up at the end of your transaction.
So now, what is the Checkout Hunger campaign?
Checkout Hunger campaign is to provide food to food insecure families across several communities, and 100% of those proceeds that we raise here between store fundraising and our cashiers and you guys as customers, it goes 100% towards Food Link.
And how is it that you guys prepare for this? Is it that everybody is now on guard and knows that they have to, tell people about the donations? How do you guys work that out?
Yeah, so it's a collaborative effort across the entire store. We all know when this time is coming, and we do a lot of in-store fundraising as well, but the cashiers do a wonderful job with educating and bringing that awareness to you guys as customers.
Yep, and I bought a few items before because we all know how much I shop when we were doing these live interviews, and I did donate, and I was offered that opportunity, so just keep that in mind. For now, guys, back to you.
Iran, thank you for that. Great cause this season.
Yep.
By the way, have you bought gum recently? Talk about
We just asked about that. Do we chew gum? I almost wouldn't just because of how much it costs. It's like an extra $1 now.
Just make the donation. That'd make a big dent in their campaign.
Yeah, you know what got me was paint. I bought some paint the other day. That price has doubled. It was like $80 for one can of paint.
Wow. 80? What?
Yeah. So there you go. Chew on that.
Anyway.
Rain pushing through.
Oh my gosh. You're not selling me on home ownership.
Right. Rain pushing through Monroe County now. Heaviest is south, pushing through Mendon, and we've got off and on showers for the rest of the day.
What about flooring? You know that too these days.
Okay, he also just said that he spent $2,000 on flooring for his wife's birthday.
That's a good deal. Good deal.
Is it?
I'll talk about mine. We'll share some of that on the podcast. Second Cup of Sunrise at 9.
You two have different ideas of what a good deal means from me. I'll see you at Goodwill. Have a great day, everyone.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, X, and on our app for news and weather. Get the Rochester First streaming app today for everything you love from News 8 on demand, plus exclusive shows you won't see anywhere else. Search ROC and download for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.